Okay, so I've decided to make myself a little hand suction dredge. I used some other of you guys' videos as inspiration, and I made a couple little modifications on my own. I'll put the references down in the comments, so check them out. So essentially it's just using PVC piping, 2-inch and 1-inch, with some different types of fittings and reducers, and some caps. So I'll just point out quickly what I use. You guys can change it as you feel fit. I'm going to use my brand new my big pry bar here to point out what I use. So right here we got 36 inches of 2-inch PVC, 36 inches of 1-inch PVC. And then to make the handle I got a cap, a little short piece that I cut myself of 1-inch, a 45. I got some screws. These are 8 by 9 and 9/16 wafer head framing screws. I have another 1-inch cap here. Now this is a Oatley plug. I got these at the plumbing wholesale, so you can pick this up. This is a 2-inch. So on this side I have a 2-inch cap, which I drilled a hole in. You'll see later. This is a bushing 2-inch by 1-inch output, and this is a 2-inch coupler. The bushing will go into here, and then this is a one-piece 1-inch, about 6 or 8 inches long nozzle end that I cut, and you'll see later in the video that it actually just fits into the bushing piece here as a nozzle. Yeah, so I'll throw this thing quickly together here and show you how I do it, and then we'll do some testing, and let's get to it. So this, I got one of those 2-inch Oatley bathtub plugs. I just got this at the wholesale. I'll just dismantle it here. So I don't need this big fender washer here, so I just get rid of it. And I'm also upgrading this washer to a thicker one that I bought here, so you get a little bit more grab on it. So you take an end cap here that we just drilled a hole through, and you put this on the end. It's nice and tight, so you actually got to screw it on. Put the more meaty washer on there, size is 3/8, and then can put an eye lock on there, or a lock washer and a nut. So what you do here is you grab your 2-inch tube and you do a test fit. And you can see this is very easy to go in, and the whole concept here is that when you tighten this up, the plunger will expand and it will become tight, more tight against the inside of the pipe, and then when you press in or pull out, you're going to create suction. So let's do that. So after a few turns, you want to do a test fit there, and that's pretty tight. Actually, it's a lot tighter than it was. So I think I'm going to leave it there. So at the plunger end, of course, we're going to want to secure that by putting a couple holes in for screws. This way we can take it off when we want and adjust the tension or change it out for something different. And because I want to be able to get at this once in a while, I'm not going to be gluing this PVC. So what I did is I just drilled some pilot holes and screwed them in with some wafer head framing screws. These ones are 8 by 9/16. So you take your cap here that you just drilled a hole in, and you put it on the 1-inch pipe that has the plunger. You take your 2-inch pipe that's open-ended at both ends, and this should fit in here tightly. It feeds in. There you go. Now when making your handle, you can either use like a 45 and a little piece here with a handle. You can use a T and make like a handle that way, so you can grab on it like that. I preference this way here, so I'm going to use this. Of course, I'm going to drill the holes in there and put the screws in so it doesn't fall out when I pull on it. So at the plunger end or the sucker end, this is where you can be creative. You can choose to reduce if you want, or you can go with a 2-inch opening like this is. What I've chosen to do is reduce to a 1-inch hole so I can get greater suction. So to do that, you need a 2-inch coupler and a reducer bushing. This is 2-inch to 1-inch output. So the coupler goes on, and the bushing goes in. That'll smack in, so that's good. So what I've done is I've made out of 1-inch pipe, I've made about a 6-inch nozzle here, and that fits right into the bushing here quite nicely. So we're out in the field. I'm going to test out this sucker right now. Works. So the sucker does work. Of course, I can't use it in BC because of rules and regulations, so I'm just going to do a demonstration of it out of the pan. A couple little modifications I'm going to do is put a check valve right here so that anything that gets sucked in won't be able to come out right away. And then I might put a diverter valve in this area here and then have it go out into a bucket continuously. So that works good. If you would like to support this channel, but not sign up for any subscription, you can go to ghostprospecting.ca and order some merchandise.